today we're going to talk about some of the different ways that Google Meet handles the sign-in process to a Google Meet that you've begun. So I want to talk about three ways in particular. So the first way is if someone is trying to sign in and they have an MS-8052 Google account. In that case, Google Meet lets you in automatically. When you go to the link that you've provided, it will enter you into that chat pretty much automatically. Now, anybody can access a Google Meet regardless of whether they have one of these accounts. But if you don't have an MS-8052 account, it does look a little different. So I did want to show you the ways in which it does appear to be a little different. So I'm actually going to I'm going to find the link to this Google Meet, and I'm going to copy, and I'm going to open a new window here and paste it in. And I'll click allow. So you'll notice that one of the things that is different about this screen here is normally if you go into Google Meet, it'll just say join right as you get there. But because I'm not signed in with any account, it's just going to ask me, what's your name? So I have to provide a name in order to ask to join. And we'll talk about that in just a second. So I'm going to put in a name, and I'll just put something like that. And then I'm going to click Ask to Join. Now, on the presenter end, so this is back to my presenter window, you now get this in the middle of your screen. It says someone wants to join this meeting. And it has the name that that person provided, and then it says unverified. And unverified just means that they haven't signed in with any sort of account, so they can't pull a name from their Google account and say, okay, this is who it is. You now have two options here. You can either admit, at which point they have access to the chat, or you can deny. So if I hit deny real quick here, I'm going to click deny. And then back on this end here, the person trying to enter, they now see this screen. It says, you can't join this call. Someone in the call denied your request to join. Which at that case, that's kind of it, right? It's important to note that until someone has been approved, they cannot see anything inside of the code. What you see here is your own camera and your own microphone, but no one is going to be able to see what's going on in the chat until you've approved them. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So I'm going to close this out. I'm going to open another new window. We're going to try it again, and I'm going to put a name here and click Ask to Join. And then back on this end again, someone wants to join this meeting, unverified, but I'm going to hit admit this time. And now you'll see that, that someone outside of your domain has joined. So now you can see that there are two people in there. One thing that's also worth noting here is that you can basically kick a participant out of a meeting at any time. If you go up to that little person icon right there, you can see this is the person that went into the chat. You can click here, and then this button here says to basically kick them out. So if I press that, it says remove Mr. Sear from the call. I'm going to hit remove. And now on this end, now it says someone has removed you from the meeting. Now, in addition to this option, if somebody has a personal Gmail account or another Google account not associated with MS-8052, they have the option, if they want to, of signing in and accessing the call that way. So I've signed into my personal Gmail account, and now again it says ready to join, ask to join. So even though it is a Google account, because it's not the MS-8052 account, you have to ask and be approved. So now I'm going to hit ask to join. Now on this end, you'll see it says someone wants to join this meeting. It has my name. It just pulls my name from my account. It doesn't say unverified because I am logged in with the Google account. And again, I can either admit or deny entry. So those are the 3 ways in which people can access a Google Meet that you've scheduled. Again, if they have an MS8052 email, they get in automatically. They don't have to ask to join, they just get in. But even if they don't have an account, it is still possible to be able to access one of these calls, but you have to manually admit them in once they've requested. So that's it on this video, and we'll see you next time.